How is it possible for parts to go from this to this? Today we're going to be exposing vapor honing and how you can get the maximum shine and polish on your pieces. Let's get into it. So let's start with the basics. What is vapor honing? Vapor honing uses water, abrasive, and pressure to propel the water mixture at your chosen piece. We call this process clean by flow. And basically what clean by flow is it's going to be this mixture being propelled at your piece, and the abrasive that's in the mixture is basically going to be cushioned by the water that's in the mixture. And because of this cushioning, the abrasive is going to roll on the piece instead of repeatedly hitting at it like it does in sandblasting. Now, we do manufacture sandblasting equipment, and you can purchase this on our website, and you can find out all the information that you need on these machines on our YouTube channel. So the difference between the sandblasting and the wet blasting is sandblasting is mostly going to be focused on speed when blasting pieces, whereas vapor honing is going to be mostly concerned about the finish that you get on your pieces. Now, because in vapor honing that the abrasive rolls on the part, it's going to give you an overall better shine, and it's also going to close any pores that are on the pieces. It is also a very delicate process, so it's not going to harm any delicate pieces that have threaded areas or anything that cannot be messed up. And clean by flow overall just creates a better shine for your parts. This process is super easy and beginner friendly as well. We have several different setup guides, and you can check them out in this corner. Now, once you have your machine set up, it's really easy to use. Basically, all you're gonna do is set your piece into the machine, close the door, and then you're gonna take your blasting gun, which has the water mixture with the abrasive, and blast your piece. Next, you're gonna take your water hose and just get any abrasive off any leftover residue, and then you'll dry it off with the compressed air gun. Now, of course, you can go back and spot treat any parts that you may have missed on your piece, but vapor honing makes it very easy to get it all in one go. Now, let's jump into some techniques for how you can make sure that your part looks good every single time. There are several things that you can do to make sure that you're getting the maximum shine on your pieces. First of all, with the pressure that you're using with the vapor honing machine, you might think that turning up the pressure might give you a better finish. While this does make sense in theory, it's actually not correct. Compressed air and the abrasive that you choose with the water mixture work together in conjunction to make sure that you're getting the best finish that you possibly can. So turning up the pressure isn't really going to give you that much of a benefit at all. And the abrasive that you choose actually does have a bigger effect on the finish that you're going to get. So for example, aluminum oxide is going to give you more of a matte finish, whereas glass bead is going to give you more of a shine. And the same thing where ceramic bead is going to give you more of a satin finish, and soda is not going to give you a finish at all. So it really just depends on what kind of abrasive you're choosing for your process. And we do actually have a video, Abrasives 101, and you can check that out in this corner. The next way to get the best possible finish is your blasting technique. Commonly in wet blasting, if you're not being very consistent with where you're holding the gun, if you're going too fast over the part or holding it in one spot for too long, you can get something that we call hot spotting. These are gonna be dark spots or streaks on your pieces that you may notice. These are just inconsistencies in the blasting. Now, there are different ways that you can prevent this from happening. So what you can do to prevent this from happening is you can make sure that you're being consistent with how you're blasting all over the piece. Make sure that you're holding the gun at least 3 to 6 inches away. If you're holding it too far or too close, this can also create the hot spotting. You just want to make sure that you're going over your part as evenly as possible. And there's one more tip we have for making sure that you can get the maximum shine on your pieces, and this works especially well with aluminum pieces. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to turn the dial to turn your pressure all the way down, so you're just running the pump pressure, and then you're going to go back over your part once you're finished vapor honing. Basically, this is going to create a burnishing effect on your piece, and this is going to make sure that you can get the maximum amount of shine on your piece. And again, this works super well on aluminum pieces, and if you want to see this process in action, again, you can click up in this corner. So these are all the basics that we have for how to get the maximum amount of shine on your pieces. If you have any specific questions, you can leave them in the comments below. You can also give us a call at 828-202-5563. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel and comment below with any video suggestion ideas that you have, any specific questions you have. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.